My name is Ieva Miltinje. Since I was 14, I have been a part of non-formal education in several organizations. And I have had the luck to learn how much of good things non-formal education brings to people. And especially through Jaunie Vanagi, how great is outdoors as method. In the context of training, the idea came to me some longer time ago, several years ago. Like I applied with it and I missed it by 12 seconds. We improved it together with Janis, tried to apply again and missed it by 7 seconds. And this year, I think in March, we were in Berlin with Rola. What if we do this crazy idea and apply with the project in Germany? There is more chance it gets accepted. And it got accepted, so we are all here now. The name of the project is The Roads Less Traveled Have Better Camping Spots. It is a project about outdoors as a method for work with youth or other groups of society.
I got it from Angela.
Philip.
So I'm Rola, I work for Loesje Berlin. We try to combine creativity and important topics like different human rights topics to make the world a better place with creativity and knowledge, and we bring a lot of people from different cultures together so they can work together and
So the participants of this training come from Latvia, Poland, Germany, Slovenia, Greece, Lebanon, Palestine and Egypt. And we are altogether 31 people. The beginning of the training was a little bit stressful and exciting as well, because everybody, was just arriving and we didn't know what to expect. We haven't met the people yet, and also not all the practicalities were clear, and this big excitement was everywhere. And then when everybody arrived, we just realized that the group is just so friendly and nice. And we made the first full day of the training all about getting to know each other. It was really important to get a common understanding on the topics of the training. So we tried to summarize the common knowledge of non-formal education and understand how knowledgeable are the participants about outdoors and outdoors education. And then we try to give some basis for the following days for the practical work they will do, and teach the basics about outdoors education and the elements of it, like team building and comfort zones and many other details which are super important to take into account.
So my name is Janis. I'm a member of organization called Young Falcons for last 12 a bit more years, and last 5 years I have been doing self-development trainings, including outdoor methods. The loop task, it's really stressful because there is not enough time, and it's always stress on time. We are giving nothing much, you just need to go through the loop. Every person needs to go through the loop. Main purpose, why to get this? Because every people need to participate, everyone can do it. Like there is no person that can not get through the loop. You are communicating all together, and it's your task. We are not involved, we are just observers from the distance. We are seeing who is leading more, like who are natural leaders in the group, and who are people who want to step aside, who wants to be involved, who doesn't want to be involved. So we are watching the roles of you, how you are managing, and then basically we are having this experience with you, but as an observers we are trying to focus on things that popped out of this experience, like the highlights.
I will tell you a secret. We didn't do much to make the group comfortable with each other, and we were really lucky with the participants of this training, because you all somehow blended together by yourselves, and it was a natural connection.
I think there is a big beauty in outdoor education and in non-formal education, and there's a really big power in these education systems. And I guess we can learn much more during 1 week through being in outdoors than through 4 years of studying in university.
The first I will ask you to rate from 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest, yeah, like on the fingers. How is your experience in outdoor education? Yeah.
My name is Loesje Berlin. I come from Latvia. I'm working for an adventure organization, Loesje. We work a lot with outdoor and adventure education to develop teams and to work on their cooperation and communication skills. I'm also a freelance trainer in non-formal education, so I work quite a lot with youth workers, with youngsters and social workers.
Most of you who got into non-formal education, you couldn't realize what is it. And for me, I think I got there when I was 10 with the Scouts, but I started to understand what is non-formal education by the age of 20 or 25 even. And even now I start to realize, aha, this is non-formal education.
We were really happy to have a very nice trainer, Loesje Berlin, with us. And I think she was the perfect person for this particular group and the topic.
And the second thing, concentrate on your team on the stink.
I think she was the perfect person to get deeper into this type of topic, because she's really experienced, and I really trust her methods, because she has been doing not only trainings but also outdoors education and outdoors team building activities.
I think you're tired from being together intensively with each other. And this is something that when we are in a new environment with a lot of new people, we get tired. And how do you think, from what do we get tired the most?
First experience that people get in outdoors, it's people usually come and they want to learn, oh, how can I use this outdoor method and how can I use it with youngsters? But generally when they start to experience it, the first thing they realize is that how much they want to be in peace with themselves. Because when we are in the nature, we start to appreciate the peace that we get in there. And then people, I guess, they question a lot, how can I get this peace in the real world?
It's always easier to write or final stuff.
At this moment where we're waiting everybody to go, but we're really excited for the race. Yesterday was really good.
So after getting all the valuable theory on how and why are these type of methods useful, We embarked a journey to unforgettable memories and unforgettable experiences, and just came by bus to Ligatne, which is the venue for this mud race.
Time's not important, there will always be another week. No need to change my technique. Yeah. Happiness is what lies ahead. Isn't it what they'll say? Yeah. And now
That's always a personal thing, what you will get out of this. What we were hoping that participants will get is one, encouragement, so they would be encouraged to do things like this in nature with other people, with their own organizations, so they would really understand the connection between themselves and nature, so we could be more connected to it.
So let's say the frame of training is not something unique, I guess, because what I usually try to do when I organize similar events is give people the theoretical input, examples, and then make them learn by doing as much as possible and learn by being a part of something bigger. I don't think that controlled simulations in the classroom are the best way to understand these type of things. So it was logical to make the race here, make the training here, and have it at the same time as Dublis, and literally make participants be a part of it and put them into this environment right away.
Of course. Who will test it? We.
All of us?
How fast we can do it, as we would be running.
There is no certain topics. Now there's no certain learning points that you should learn in this training. It's more an open option for you to reach out and grab what you can in these days. Our thing, our mission is to facilitate the processes, not to give you the reading material, the studying material.
Don't you understand? No long ago, just
This fine quality mud has been laying here for a year without touching. And we need to smash it up, mix it more with water, so make more mud.
the size of bottle of gold. Time never brings me back. Time never changes back. This must be the last season. This must be tells I'm always right, and my careless spirit has the ultimate ticket to a Wednesday that quickly turns wicked. You are close, when it flows, my blood pressure slightly rose. Let's spin for a dance, you and me romance, still be bold, be a silence. So I live this messy place, I'm not sure twisted space. This must be the last season. This must be the last season.
You might not see it when you are inside it as a participant. When you look from the outside, it might look like we're just running around very freely and doing things, which on one hand is true, but actually it's a very well planned process from us trainers. So me and Eva has planned this project, and then together with Janis worked out the details on how we want to bring these methods to the trainers then now that came from like 10 different countries to join us for this. So it's a very well planned process where we go from like team building and some more topical input to a lot of like learning by doing, but a facilitated process from us. So they also learn about event coordination, they learn about PR, and they learn how to be on hands-on, helping with the race. So it's a very, kind of, the better planned you are, the more strict process you have, the better results you will have in this, because within this people can have the freedom to really experience. And I think in this project you can really see how successful we've been, because the participants are very, they really feel that they gained something. They learned a new experience. Some of them, for instance, also are, for them, just being outside in the forest is a very new experience, because they don't have forest like this in their countries. So for quite some of them this is a real journey, and some of them are more into sports and maybe used to.
Who wants to be team leaders? Team captains. 1, come here. 2, come here. 3, come here. 4, come here. 5, here. You should stand behind him. Janis!
Come on!
Cheer up!
Lupa! Our team name is GPS. Bismart.
After working and planning in particular teams, the big day was there, and everybody had a chance to participate in the race. After getting ready and preparing very beautiful costumes and creating the names of the teams as well as flags, the participants were ready to jump into this exciting trip through the forest and become all muddy and have probably one of the most memorable moments in their lives.
Going well.
Timmy!
We are under control everywhere, everything. And I hope for all the team, it's going well.
Go! Two wheels and you're ready to go. It's not so terrible. You just gotta run it, so we're gonna go. We're gonna sail this show. We're gonna go into the door.
very amazing. Yeah, it's very amazing, really.
Here you can see the end of the race, how happy they are. They're all the teams. They're exhausted. They're extremely dirty. They're extremely sticky. Some of them lost clothes or I don't know what on the way, like hats and I don't know what. But they all made it. Like all the teams, you know. The point is that they make it as a team, and they all made it.
Okay guys, so this thank you goes to you because you helped us to make this race happen. All the 3 last tasks were made by you, and we as an organizers, we want to thank you for being here, for participating and to enjoying this.
and I heard so much positive feedback from them, like life-changing experiences, and that they feel so good, and that they really grew, and that they did things they didn't know they would do. So I think this is a very good indication for what this can do also if you do this type of races with maybe groups where you need to really boost the self-confidence. Of course, everyone in society can benefit from this, but I see this can have a lot of impact in youth work or with groups of people who maybe had difficulties behind them.
Material out of place. Yeah, it's moop. If you see a moop, you collect it in your trash bag or whatsoever, or in your pockets if you want. I would suggest a trash bag, of course.
We should spread some trash bags.
Yeah, and you say loud, moop! Every time when you find something, you say moop! Cigarette butts, also duct tapes from the legs, also old shoes, t-shirts and whatsoever. What is not belonging in the forest, we take it out. We clean the place.
After experiencing all the great stuff in the track, it was very important for us as organizers to allow participants to get the full cycle of such events. So they also helped to take down the race and clean the territory. Then afterwards they came together to discuss the experiences they had and watch over the videos of leaving the first checkpoint and then arriving back all muddy, and also somehow to summarize what they had learned in the previous days. So that was an important moment, to have the complete overview of the activities that we did to learn about outdoor methods in this training.
Watch the hands, guys. Watch your hands, guys. Watch your hands. Watch your head. Her head. Yeah.
I think for us, this has proven to be an extremely successful project. We as organizers also enjoyed a lot. And personally, I enjoyed so much that we had so much interesting and rewarding experiences to share with the participants. For sure, I hear quite some of them saying, I want to come back next year and do it, like run the race, really be in the race. And I think for us, for sure, we will try to do a follow-up of this project with maybe one of the other races, or the same race but with other groups, so we can train more of our partners to use these methods. And let's see, I mean, we would love to do a similar activity, but maybe in the Egyptian desert, or maybe in the hills of Lebanon, or let's see where we turn up next.
2, 1,
Bye, trainers.